What's up, everybody? Just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone. This is my Thanksgiving special. Normally don't post to the weekends, but figure give you guys a little holiday action. Hope you guys are all looking forward to the games today. I know I am. There's a couple. Well, there's 3 games, but they're all pretty big as far as playoff. Playoff implications and all that. Lions versus the Bears. Lions are coming off a loss, a bad one too, against the Patriots. The Bears just aren't good, but they came back and won last week, so they're still fighting hard. It seems. You like to see the Lions win and bounce back because they're gonna. It almost looks like they're just starting to do the same thing they did last year, where they started off hot and then they fizzled out and didn't do nothing. So is it going to be the same thing this year, or are they going to actually bounce back and show some resilience and actually make it to the playoffs this year?
Because the defense
got the Eagles, Cowboys. Cowboys came off that win against the Giants last week. I was at that game. I'm sure most of you have seen it already. That catch by Beckham Jr. It was just insane.
When a coach can have a run, it picks up those kind of.
It's just typical of the Giants that they have an amazing catch like that.
2 to go.
And Eli goes down the field, takes him and scores. Leaves basically no time on the clock. 3 minutes. That's it. 3 minutes on the clock. And Dallas goes down the field like the Giants aren't even there, and takes the lead. So there's really not much I could say about that game. The Giants are just what they are this year. So they're gonna fight hard. They're gonna be in every game, but they're just not good enough to win right now. So that's all I can say about them. As far as Dallas goes, you saw the Eagles. They won their game. Sanchez didn't play great, but he did enough to win. It's hard for me to say that I'm rooting for one team versus the other, but if I had to choose who I want to win, I'd rather Dallas win because I fucking hate the Eagles. I hate the Eagles. I hate them because they're fans and they're just a bunch of fucking animals. So I hope Dallas wins, as much as I hate to say that. Fuck the Eagles. That's all I can say on that. Then you got the Seahawks and the Niners. Both teams are, kind of fighting to stay in it, and whoever wins this game is pretty much that's who's going to win the division. The Saints lost.
The Chargers ready to return the kick.
I'm sorry. The Saints lost the other night to who the hell did they play? No, the Ravens, that's right. They lost to the Ravens. Saints are done. And the reason I bring that game up is because it matters as far as positioning is going to go. I know they're not in the same division, but the Niners beat the Saints also. So they got a game up as far as that. I don't really care one way or the other who wins that game. I'd rather if I had to give you an honest answer, I'd say probably the Niners because I just don't like Seattle. I think they're overrated. And they've played like garbage this year. They can't even get 200 yards passing. They get rid of their best guy in Percy Harvin, whether he's a locker room cancer or not. Then they're so desperate that they're talking about putting Richard Sherman as a wide receiver. I mean, when you got to start using your cornerbacks and all that as wide receivers, then you're just not good. So I wouldn't be surprised if Seattle won. But I expect the Niners to win. Let's put it that way. Both teams are pretty even as far as being mediocre. So you get 2 mediocre teams, you're not surprised one way or the other, who wins.
That's a really good throw.
So that's basically all I feel about these games this week.
3 more opportunities.
I'm not going to even talk about the other teams right now, like the Jets. There's nothing to say about them. They got destroyed again by Buffalo in Detroit, as a matter of fact. 38-3. Vic got benched for Geno Smith. That's bad. When you're benching what everyone perceives to be the hands down better quarterback, and you're benching him to replace him with the guy that you benched before, you're a mess. So there's going to be a lot of changes for the Jets next year. Same thing for the Giants. There's going to be a lot of changes for them next year too. We'll see what happens. I do think that they are, like I said, they're in every game. The only game that they really got blown out in was the Eagles game. Other than that, they're basically in every game. The Seahawks game, they were in it until the fourth quarter. Then their defense couldn't hold up. The Niners game, they were in it the whole way. They just couldn't break through an offense, and Eli had a bad game, threw 5 picks. The Dallas game, like I said, they had the lead, and their defense just couldn't hold. So they're in every game. They just can't get over the hump and get the wins. So I think next year that'll change for them. At least I hope it does. Now, can you imagine how nasty that Giants offense is going to be when Victor Cruz comes back and he's healthy? You'll have Victor Cruz and Beckham Jr. I mean, that's pretty deadly right there. So I'm looking forward to that next year. This is the easy part of their schedule coming up too, so they're going to get a couple more wins. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually got 5 more wins and finish the season at 8-8. The only team I'm really worried about as far as that would be the Eagles, but I think the Giants could beat them. They're definitely not going to play like they did last time. I can tell you that. So we'll see what happens with that. So let's get into the game here. Last game I posted, I said my offensive line needed help, and I got that help. I started bolstering my offensive line. That should not have been a touchdown. That should not have been a touchdown at all. But I guess they're going to give him little ticky-tack things like that. Anyway, so I got my offensive line bolstered up nice. The lowest guy I have, I think, is 85 overall. Everyone else is 89 or above, I believe. So my line is getting a lot better. Well, that was a good user by him. And horrible blocking by my guys.
The Giants get ready to start their drive. The Giants come to the line.
All I want to do is go down the field and,
reaches out and grabs it.
Look at that. Look at Sanu. My receivers are good too. That's one thing I was looking at this morning. I gotta get more receivers. I only have, I would say, 2 receivers that I would say are really good. The other ones are okay. I do have a nice tight end though. In Olsen, he's an 88 overall, so I like that. Forte, fight for those yards.
Halftime is coming up.
It's funny because I've been thinking about getting rid of Forte and getting someone else. And ever since I've been thinking about that, all of a sudden he's breaking tackles and playing good. So it's like you just don't know. Look, I got no one to throw to. Oh, look at that, wide open. There's my guy. That's Demaryius Thomas. He's one of the good receivers I was just talking about.
A wide open receiver down.
Man, and I had pocket presence for days out there too.
He throws it down there and he gets the easy touchdown.
The only problem is, you got to take your points when you can take them. I hate scoring that fast and leaving that much time on the clock. But like I said, you got to take the points when you can get them.
Gets out past the 20.
Now, if I could just clamp this guy down, my guys have been in position on that last drive. I had Kuechly right in position, covering. I think it was the tight end or the running back. Should have made a pick, or at least bat the ball down, and he didn't make a play. There you go, Goldson. Here's another one. I've been thinking about getting rid of him, and all of a sudden he's catching everything.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes.
Nice user pick there. Now I can put some distance between us.
Down on the way.
I definitely like to put some distance between us because he gets the ball coming out of half.
He'll go left.
I ran the option with Peyton Manning the other day. I was playing a game. He had a 50-yard run, and if I could have picked up one more block, I would have scored. I would have went like 80 yards, but I just couldn't pick up a block. One more block. It was funny though, seeing him trucking down the field like that.
And he's got the
See, that's my tight end. He's good. I just picked him up. That should have been first down, by the way. How that's not a first down, but that touchdown they gave him was a touchdown? I don't know.
Much easier.
Peyton Manning under center. The Giants
Pick up this first down. There you go, Forte.
at the 27-yard line.
Nice job that time.
This guy's not bad.
Gets the first down.
I mean, you can see he is contesting all my throws,
And patient enough to
but
get the football to get
I'm not really worried. I'm not nervous.
throwing it all the time.
Look at that. Pocket presence for days.
In the end zone.
Nothing like having a quarterback.
So now we got a decent little lead right here. If I could stop him, see this is why I don't like the second half thing.
Talent and the
I'm doing all this good work
that tough catch.
and stop, building up a nice lead. But if he scores here, then goes down and scores again at the halftime, then the game's tied, and all that hard work I did goes for shit. That's why I like receiving at halftime myself.
The Chargers getting set now for their next.
I would love another pick here though. Give me one more pick and I'll pretty much wrap the game up.
Looking to the right.
Oh, and I just got it! All right.
When you get an opportunity like this, you want it.
Now we're in good shape.
Defense did. The opportunity was there. They get a chance to.
He's a new pickup for me too. He's small. He doesn't hit hard, but he has great catching.
They'll go with two tight ends.
And you can see I'm running the option again with Peyton. Pick up that block.
And
I'm sorry, not the option. That's my halfback flip. If I could have just picked up a block right there, I would have scored.
Inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football and it picks up.
I got this guy in the ropes now, though. Uh-oh. Do I feel a quit coming on? Yeah, it's funny. Like I said, it's not like he's playing that bad. Defensively, he's not playing that bad. I'm just, being smart and making plays. You can see, though, I got a lot of time in the pocket to score. To find guys open. Even though they're covered, I'm getting like 5, 6, 7 seconds,
Solid yards.
a play to score. So this is probably the dagger shot right here, though.
from the shotgun. On the money. That picks up 7.
Yeah, I got this game.
Just plowing ahead, getting closer to that.
Nice little fullback dive. I just picked up Kuhn. He's my fullback. He's probably.
So far they haven't. This
You can argue the guy in the Raiders, or you can argue Kuhn. Kuhn's probably the best fullback in football right now.
Touchdown.
He's one of the few fullbacks that actually gets to touch the ball, and when he does, he makes plays. So, I mean, you can see there, fullback dives usually are good for a yard, maybe 2. I mean, right there, he was, just plowed guys over. Even though he brought a safety and stuffed it up the middle, he still got the play. That's the advantage of having a good tight end. Good fullback, I'm sorry. So this guy needs something to happen for him desperately.
And he's taken down right at about the.
He's going to chuck the ball deep now.
Right to the 30.
But I'm not changing my defense because it's been working for me. He had one drive, and that's basically it so far.
This time from the 29. This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. Makes the catch and opens.
Yeah, see,
That's the.
he made 2 bad mistakes.
And you've been watching.
That's all. That's going to cost you every time.
We're back here now.
Especially when you get someone who's decent at playing the game. I'm not great, but I'm definitely not bad either. And you give me enough chances and turn the ball over enough, I'm gonna capitalize on it. Look at that. That was nice little moves by him right there.
Start their drive from about the 31. First down coming up. Offense lines up here.
You know what I noticed though?
Going for the home run.
Too many people.
Jonathan Joseph.
See that's just stupid. Why is he throwing a? Now he's just panicking. He's trying to make something big happen.
The defense had time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
first down here.
Now I'm just going to kind of fuck around a little bit. I'm going to run the read option again with Peyton, see if I can get 60 yards.
Got a little crease.
Oh, man. Whoa!
On his way.
Pick up a block. You know what would be funny? If like back juking. That was 36 yards.
On the sidelines, he's going to be
Or 30 yards, whatever it was. I just ran for like 30 yards. If I could have stayed behind those two blockers, though, that'd be a convoy, man. I'd still be running.
every first down.
And I'd still be running, actually, because it's Peyton. He's slow as hell. That play would take 9 years.
That was a power running play that time by the offense.
That's funny, though, when you see guys that shouldn't be running spinning out of tackles.
Plug it out and get some tough running yards.
As Olsen gains 16.
Look at that. 9 for 9, 198 yards, 2 touchdowns.
First down, now you can do anything you want.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not great, but I'm not bad either. You know, you give me too many chances, I'm just gonna beat you every time.
Gains 14.
I played a guy the other day, and I caused 2 fumbles, and I had 2 picks. The game was a blowout.
After the completion.
I almost bailed him out on a couple of plays, but I didn't, thank God.
Forte gets it here.
Look at that nice little fullback flip. That should have been a lot more than that. Or actually, it should have been more than that, period. They gave me a no gain on that. Get the fuck out of here.
Score that way. Well, that time they run it and they get very.
I'm not trying to run up the score now. Now I'm just trying to run the clock.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. From the gun.
Look at my pocket presence.
And now Manning slides down.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation. Offense lines up here. The play clock.
Now, like I said, I'm not trying to run up the score here.
Throws to the right. The pass doesn't find a mark.
I'm not going to go for it or nothing. I'm not a dick. I'm not trying to run up the score. I'm just trying to take some time off the clock here.
The kick is good.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
Sometimes I wish you guys could see the behind-the-scenes stuff that goes on. I can't tell you what that means, but it's just the behind-the-scenes is funny sometimes.
It's a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
You get one incomplete pass, and then your panties are on a bunch. You're dominating the game. You got turnovers all over the place, and one incomplete pass, and your world just fell apart.
Macklin there with the sure hands to pull in the rocket pass.
Perfect defense call that time. They had double coverage on the wide receiver. They allowed the catch. The coach on the sidelines going, well, what else do you want me to do? We had the guy double covered, and you still couldn't make the play.
Finds Thomas.
Oh, that was a nice seal block right there.
Thomas takes the hit.
I don't know if I like the back juke so much. He tried to back juke or stop and go. He should have just kept running.
That's when you throw it over the top.
Wide open. Boom.
There with sure hands to pull in.
Looks like he's finally putting a drive together.
Do all you want on the defense.
That's funny too. It's Peyton against Peyton.
But it's just too easy for the quarterbacks and receivers to throw and catch.
Wasting little time. Peyton able to find
man.
Thomas. And he's
See, just keep running. I know you're trying to make a play, but just keep running. He would have had a first down. I'm not saying he's not going to get a first down. He probably will. But keep running.
Split backfield here. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Brings it in.
No.
Well, when you get a couple.
Why wouldn't you run the ball?
Such great confidence. It makes every.
I understand you're desperate, but I mean,
when you're relaxed,
just chucking the ball up there every time is kind of foolish.
Touchdown, San Diego Chargers.
Okay, I was right there. My guy didn't make a play for the ball.
The quarterback just.
Now he's going for 2,
Ball in there. Look at
which doesn't really make sense. I don't understand why people go for 2 when they're down big. It's not like it's going to help them in any way. I mean, I'm just going to go down the field and score and go for 2 myself.
They're lining up for the onside kick. They want to get the ball back.
I played a game yesterday. I was killing this guy. I had a 17-point lead in the 4th quarter, and they gave this guy every chance to get the game back, and and have me lose. You guys know what I mean when I say that. They give you all this bullshit. The guy goes down. I'm up 17 points. Guy goes down and scores. Okay, goes for 2 and he gets it. Then he onside kicks me. My guy recovers the onside kick, and then fumble the ball. Like, what's the point of having me even recover the ball if you're just gonna have me fumble it at the same time?
Touchdown.
So he recovered it, went down the field, scored, went for 2 and got it again.
Covers the receiver.
It's just horse shit that you work your balls off, you play a good game, and then they're gonna try and nothing that the guy did, nothing that my opponent did. It's the fucking game. You work your ass off to have a good game, and then they try and take it from you. Pisses me off. What's the point? Like I said, you onside kick it. I recovered it. Did I fumble it? Like, fucking really, Madden? What's the point of that? Don't let me recover it. Just give it to the guy right off the bat. Say, here, stick it in your asshole. We're giving him the onside kick.
First down at the 27.
It's fucking stupid.
And he's thrown to the ground.
My gosh, you're talking about getting overpowered.
17-point lead. Not only that, in the first quarter, I threw 3 picks in the first quarter. One of them was the most bullshit thing you ever saw. It was Luke Kuechly. He literally morphed through. He literally stuck his hands through my player's back and out of his chest and pulled the ball back through like he ripped out his spine. So, again, just giving a guy a fucking game. So, 3 straight interceptions I threw in that first quarter. I was down. I played good defense though. I did enough on defense to keep myself in the game.
As I was watching the action,
I was down 14-0 with those 3 interceptions. Then I was down 14-7. I held them enough. Then I tied the game 14-14. Then right before halftime, he threw a pick, and I did just enough to get in the field goal range. So I took a 17-14 lead into the third quarter, and I never looked back from that point. I wound up taking a 17-point lead myself.
See what they do here.
And like I said, but then all the bullshit started in the first quarter. Then it went away for 2 quarters. Then the fourth quarter it came back.
a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But
I hate that shit, man. Fucking, if I lose a game, like, I don't care if I lose. Make it legit. Make it because the guy beat me. Straight up, fair, legit. Don't make me lose on morphing interceptions and fumbled onside kicks and all that horse shit. That's just fucking nonsense. Oh, he burned me.
Chargers in the end zone.
That was a nice play. He burned me over the top.
there's the long throw down the field.
Now again, he's going for 2. Going for 2 serves him no purpose. If he kicks his extra point,
So from 2 yards out.
all right, he got it. But my point is, if he kicked his extra point, he would have only been down by 10.
Points.
I'm sorry, 16. I gotta apologize. I just woke up, so I'm tired right now.
Going to be a penalty here. They have the ball back and the plays continuing. That ball did not travel 10 yards on the onside kick, which is why the flag came out.
Yeah, it took a funny bounce. They were really unlucky that time.
Now I just want to seal this game away.
Took that little crazy hop, kept it from going 10 yards.
I've seen it too many times where guy hangs around. He's not really doing anything, but he's hanging around. I've seen it enough times where the guy hangs around enough, and then they start giving him some bullshit. So that's what I'm trying to avoid now. I just want to take some clock, get some first downs. I'll take a field goal if I have to. I don't really care.
That's a bread and butter play by all.
Put my lead back up.
NFL. Get a few yards and get that first down.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
This guy's desperate to make a play.
Taking off.
Hold that block. Ah, man. Well, look at Peyton breaking tackles.
Nice situation here for the offense.
I'm looking at him fumble there.
Game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come
Run a little wide trail, make it feel nice.
The Giants will come out in the pistol.
There he's got.
Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
You know, that was a tight throw right there.
What a job by the offense.
He had the clamps on me, actually. But again, I waited back there long enough for one of my guys to pop open.
But especially on
when you got Peyton Manning and you're just accurate as all can be, you know, it makes life a lot easier. That's really the difference in this game right now. He made mistakes, I didn't. And like I said, you can't make mistakes against a decent player. You make mistakes against a decent player and you're going to lose. It's just the way it goes. I played games where I made mistakes and the guy sucked so bad that my mistakes didn't cost me.
What you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet.
But you make mistakes, like I said, you make mistakes against good people and they're gonna burn your ass every time.
Reaching for him, there's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
He'll throw it over the middle. Wide open for the catch. The offense is...
Yeah, now I figured it was going to happen. Now he's just going to go hurry up, just chuck it up there, see if he can make something happen.
No time to waste. They hurry to the line. Manning.
Not going to leave it open twice. Sorry, dude.
It's intercepted.
User pick, baby. That's what you call the game sealer.
The tackle is made.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play.
I feel like I'm going to score one more time. Not to be a dick,
Offense lines up here.
but just because I feel like scoring again.
Breaks free, has some space to work with.
Look at that! Oh man, look at that juke! If I could have stayed and not stumbled right there, I would have still been running.
It's not serious, and once we find out, we'll tell everybody exactly what we know.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. First down at the 32.
Look at this. He's been giving me this play all game. That play is basically indefensible.
Here today, he's got his team.
Because I put one guy in a slant and I put him on a streak. You got one linebacker there. You have a choice to make. Who are you going to cover? One of them's getting open. Any way you slice it, either the slant's getting open, or the streak is getting open. Any way you slice it.
Let's see how they back up the big play.
Now I'm not taking my timeouts. Like I said, I'm not purposely being a dick here. If I don't score, I don't score.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down.
All right, that's the game. You guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys all have a safe, happy Thanksgiving. And I will see you next time.